yesterday. They congratulated me on X number of live feeds, but I can't remember what the number was now because I'm old and forget. Mr. Jovi, welcome. Matson, welcome. Just waiting so that I don't have to repeat myself several times, but sitting here waiting. Just hang tight with me for a minute. We'll get started here. Pete, welcome. You guys are all well up there. Hope all you guys are all well. You guys in the Northeast too. Sitting here in my rocking chair waiting for Facebook to finish building me an audience, and then we'll get going. But I have a hard time just sitting here. So anyhow, so I decided to go shopping today. I talked yesterday about getting on the scale, and woohoo, I'm getting to be a fatty. I don't really look fat, but I'm a fatty. So we're going to get on the scale here in a minute and show you. So anyhow, it is important to me to, especially with getting older, to try to stay kind of healthy. And I've let myself kind of go the last couple of months while I've been sitting at home doing my minimal physical therapy exercises and whatnot, and probably should have been doing more, but I wasn't. So I've kind of, in my opinion, gotten fat, and I'm going to change that, and I'm going to do it on here, and I'm going to do weekly updates so that I have some help staying motivated and getting it done. Am I too quiet? I don't know. Maybe I had it too far away or talking too low. I don't know. Can you hear me now? Turn your speakers up. So anyhow, I went shopping today and bought a few things for this. I had this shake program already. I bought it a while back. I bought it to sell, and now I'm going to use it. I don't want to sell it. I want to use it. So we're going to see how it works. But I'm going to flip the camera around for just a minute and go over some of this stuff. All right. Yep, you're in my house, my dirty little apartment. So anyhow, I'm going to do this. It came with its own shaker bottle. That's kind of cool. But I'm going to do this. It's a green shake weight control deal. I don't know. I've never done one of these kind of diets before, but it comes complete with. It comes with a book and tells you what to do to lose weight, and comes with a couple of different pills and whatnot to help you with so you don't eat all the time or eat so much. A lot of my problem is, and I bought water instead of beer. I don't drink a lot of beer, but when I do drink beer, I like the craft beer, and it's heavy and thick and full, and so I might drink a couple pints of that or something. And I don't think I think that's kind of added to my gut issue here. So water, I'm going to drink. I always drink water, but I'm going to drink more. Am I going to cut beer out altogether? No, but I'm not going to overindulge in it either. I'm going to start drinking more water, see if I can shed a few of these pounds. So the thing that I went to Walmart to buy today was this little gym right here. I never had one. And so when I went to my sister's the other day and went into her restroom, and there it was, and I stood on it, I about had a heart attack. So I'm probably not far from it. I'm getting fat. So anyhow, I went and bought my own, and I don't know, I'm going to monitor my progress, and I'm going to chart it on here so that you guys can help me, hold me to it. Anybody wants to join me, feel free. This little thing here in this box, it is a 90-day program. I've got 60 days worth of stuff, so I'm going to stick to that program for 60 days. I'm going to do it. I'm going to follow the directions for once in my life, and I'm going to do what it says, and I'm going to see how I look in 60 days or feel in 60 days, or what this thing right here says in 60 days. Then I'll go from there. If I need to do another 30 days to complete the 90-day program, I certainly will. If not, then I won't. I'll call 60 days good. Now, here's the thing. So let's climb on this thing. I'm not sure here. All right. So it's doing its thing. Oh man, it can't even weigh me now. I broke it already. Hell, I just bought the damn thing. Well, hell. Not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Okay, now it says get on. Let's see what it does. It's not wanting to work. I already used it once today when I got home. Ha. That's what it should be saying. Oh, did you guys see that? Let me do it again. Okay. As you can tell, I've never had one before, so I don't know. Maybe I'm not doing it right, but I think it said 239, which is way heavier than I think I should be. 215 is a good weight for me. That's where I want to be. So, all right, I give up on that damn thing. So, anyway, 215 is where I want to be. This is saying that I'm at 239. Why it won't read right now, I don't know. Maybe I need to pull the battery and redo it, but 239 is a little heavy for me. If I was still back in my prime days when I was boosting iron all the time and lifting and I didn't have fat on me and I was solid, 239 would be a good weight, but that's not the case now. Everything moved from up here right down here, so now it looks like a keg, and I'm going to get rid of that. So anyhow, I don't know what the deal is with this thing. Let me reset it here. 239 was the number anyway, so, oh, there it is. 239, and we got to get down to 215. I want to be under 220 in my 60 days. So in 60 days, I got to get under 220. That is goal number one. So that gives me 2 months to drop, what, 19 pounds or so. I'm going to have to figure out why that's not working, but it read me when I got here, and I know it's the right number because that's what it was when I was over at my sister's. I was just at 239, just under 240, and that's just too fat for this kid. So, anyhow, that's my story. That's the story for today, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to do the shake program, which is a 90-day program. I'm going to do it for the 60 days that I have material for right now, and start exercising. I got my Apple Watch on the charger because I let the sucker die. It helps hold me to to it too, because it makes me exercise and makes you do so many calories a day. So I'm gonna sit down when I get it charged back up and go over through it and set all my parameters so that it'll buzz me when I'm sitting too long or whatever, buzz me and tell me when I've reached my calories for the day, you know, from exercising and whatnot. So, and I'm going to chart it all on there. That puts it all on my phone anyway. Then I can look at it and follow it and keep track. So, like I said, anybody wants to join me for the next 60 days, we are going to eat healthier. And by that I mean I don't eat a lot, but when I eat, and I think that's the problem with, or some of my problem is when I eat, I sit down and eat like I'm never going to get fed again, and that's not healthy to do. You walk away from the table, you can't hardly move. Get that light out of your eyes. Walk out of the table, you can't hardly move because you've ate so much, you know, and then you get gassy all night and bloated and crap. So, smaller portions and 3 times a day instead of, I never eat breakfast. I'll eat lunch sometimes, and then like I said, I'll eat dinner like I'm never going to eat again. So the thing I'm going to do is concentrate on eating a smaller meal and then eating my 3 meals a day. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. We learned that in grade school, and that's the one I never have. I never do breakfast. So I'm going to eat better, drink less beer, drink more water, do my shakes, and exercise. I'm going to start out with walking. Right now I can't get radical on weights or anything, but I'm going to do some cardio stuff. I can do that. I can walk. I'm going to work up to maybe a jog or a stair stepper or something like that. A week from tomorrow I go to a specialist for my lower back issues. Hopefully he's got something for me and we can get that worked out, because ultimately I'd like to get back in the gym and go back after it like I used to. I always had fun, I always enjoyed spending time working out, and I saw Tim on here. I don't know if he's still on here, but he still does, but I used to with him put up some weight, and I want to get back into doing that. It was healthy and it kept me in shape. Right now I don't do much of anything, so if I had to run, geez, I wouldn't make it very far, and I'd be so far out of wind, it'd be crazy. So I need to get the cardio, get doing some cardio and get back in shape, period. So that's it for today. I will, in a week, I'm going to do this, so today's Tuesday, so I don't know if I'll do it on Tuesdays, Mondays, or maybe on the weekend, but once a week I'm going to get on here and we're going to look at my weight and talk about what I've done that week to get where I am, whether I'm heavier or less. My goal, and I know I can do it, is to lose the weight. However, I know sometimes it may take longer than what I want to do, but we're going to see. So my goal is every week to be down, to have my numbers down. Right now I don't have a clue to say how many per week, but I got 60 days to shed off, like, what was it, 19 pounds or something? 215 to, like 14 pounds or something like that. But anyway, so, hey, thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening. Thanks for the moral support. Appreciate it. You guys have a good